Hey mini enthusiasts, how you doing? Welcome back. I hope you're having a great week. Welcome to the dark side. So we've turned the mini round, we've done all the welding on the other side, and now it's time to start on this side. Now when I initially looked, this side looked like it could have been worse, but it's one of those things, until you start cutting it apart, you don't really know. So you know the score. Let's get the GoPro set up, let's get the wheel arches off, let's get it up in the air, and let's take that outer sill off and see what we're left with. So then, time for a bit of an update.
So we've got that sill completely off now. And as you can see, I've just got this one hole here that I've cut out, bigger than the other side, but the rest of the sill was pretty good. Rest of the inner sill was more solid than the other side. There's a couple of little bits where I've just ripped the metal because I couldn't get the spot welds out. But aside from that, there's one big patch there. The rest of it, I'm pretty pleased with, quite happy with that. I've done the same on the back there, and I've cut half the slinger bracket out. Same as the other side, I still need to take this lip off. And a couple of people have asked me if I can show a bit more detail in getting this lip off, so I'll have a go at that. Next video I'll do. Fitch panel at the front, it's a bit worse this side. So I've got a hole by the door hinge there, hole down the bottom here. It doesn't seem to have gone that far in, but I've ordered a complete new Fitch panel for this side. Sorry, Fitch, whatever you want to call it. But I'm going to have to go higher up. As you can see, I've cut the A panel higher up. I might take that A panel completely off. The door come off this side. None of the hinge bolts broke. So that's good. Really pleased about that. So I'm really pleased, just that patch really. And then inside, as you can see, I've cleaned up all that horrible sound deadening now. It's off on both sides now. Floor pan here, I've had to get the hammer and dolly out and straighten all that out because it was really bent up, probably by 1.5 inches on this side. So that's much better now. Pleased with that. Right, and then moving on to the workbench here. This is the old sill. Front end was worse than the other side. Back end was better. So go and figure that out. But I think this Mini's a little bit different because it was only used on the road for about 10 years. And most of this rot would have happened while it was sitting in the garage. Last MOT'd in 2007, I think. So it'd just be where water and damp are sat in there, as opposed to sort of going through puddles and that sort of thing. As you can see, front half of this completely rotten as a peach. These bits where it's not rusty, actually, that's wax. It's been waxed. Don't know whether they put a bit of wax in from new. But as you go along, same as the other side, it had corroded between the flutes in each area. And as you can see, by the time I got to the back here, I was having to start to drill out the spot welds just because the back end of this was a little bit more solid. That's where I ripped the spot welds out the floor. And that is the patch I cut out. As you can see, it's quite extensive rust there. With anything like this, I just clean it off. I find where the edge of the metal starts getting good again, and then I just cut a big patch out. So that's out. I think the only thing I'd mention this week, actually, I bought some weld through primer. So this last lot I got from Halfords. So it's expensive, this stuff, but it lasts quite a while. It works really well, U-pole. I've not found another one which is as good, but I'm open to suggestions. So that was from Halfords. I know that's genuine U-pole weld through primer. I'm a little bit worried about this can. So I bought this on eBay. It was £8.50, which is about half the price of what it should be. But the label on it is just a stick-on paper label. You can peel it off. Just made me wonder why they've stuck a paper label on there. This one's like a plastic label. The actual labels are slightly different as well. Green's slightly different. Maybe I'm paranoid. I do get worried about this stuff though, because I think sometimes you get some fake stuff on eBay. I mean, look at the top of that can, actually. It's just different. I bought a Worth Cobalt spot weld drill off eBay the other day. It was like 10 quid for one spot weld drill, which is, again, quite expensive. Worth of very good quality. and it was cobalt as well, so it should have been sharp as anything, and it got back and it was blunter than the old one I was throwing away. So I returned it to the seller, but again, makes you wonder whether it was a fake Worth drill bit. You just got to watch out for this stuff. Anyway, that's that for the moment. Like I say, quite pleased with how things have progressing, and next video I've got a whole front end to show you, so that's all turned up now. So thanks for watching this week, guys, and catch you again soon.